Baby Jesus was kidnapped from a local nativity scene, and a ransom has been demanded on TikTok. A 4-month-old baby was swept up by a tornado but miraculously found alive. And a teacher is suspended after giving students a homework assignment to plan a terrorist attack. These are the weird stories for Tuesday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast in the entire digital world. Youngsters have kidnapped the baby Jesus. They're demanding ransom on TikTok, as youngsters will. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. It's Jesus. He'll be back in 3 days. In a bizarre turn of events that have left this town perplexed and amused, 2 youngsters pulled off a Christmas caper by kidnapping the baby Jesus from the local nativity scene. This took place in the town of Saint Vicente del Respig in Alicante, Spain. Did I mispronounce all of that? Probably. It's fine. It's fine. All you need to know is that the baby Jesus was kidnapped from the nativity scene. It went from nativity scene to captivity scene. Hang in there, Jesus. I mean, sorry, that's a bad joke. That's definitely a joke I didn't nail. Come on, the Jesus puns. Who can go forward without Jesus puns in a story like this? Anyways, I'm not worried about baby Jesus. He's been through worse. The article says this audacious move reached new heights of eccentricity as the 2 youngsters that kidnapped the baby Jesus demanded a ransom, showcasing their mischievous adventure on the social media platform TikTok. Oh, these youngsters and their ransoms. What do they want? 5 packs of Gushers and a box of Captain Crunch? We want chocolate, or the baby Jesus will be whipped and crucified. All right, now because of the kidnappers being youngsters, they went to TikTok to demand the ransom for the baby Jesus. They've boldly named their TikTok account Kidnappers of San Vicente. You can see the 2 young culprits shrouded in mystery, wearing hoodies. They teased the local police with their demand for ransom for the baby Jesus. In a display of apparent dissatisfaction with the police's custodial skills, the youngsters asserted that the baby Jesus needed better care and vowed to cause him harm if their ransom demands were not fulfilled. They declare ominously in the TikTok video, "Tonight he sleeps with us." These kids, what the... The accompanying video, a production reminiscent of a low-budget thriller, showcases the baby Jesus being held hostage on a bed, surrounded by 10 and 20 euro bills. The video concluded with the thieves snatching the sacred figurine and stashing it away in the trunk of their vehicle as well. They're demanding 2,000 euros as ransom, specifically. As the news of this strange Christmas caper spread like wildfire, the City Council of St. Vincent expressed its concern and awaited a prompt resolution to the incident. Municipal sources regretted the damage caused and assured that security forces had initiated necessary procedures to unravel this caper. Despite the chaos, the council pledged to ensure the normal progression of their Christmas celebrations with or without the baby Jesus, it turns out. The city council stated emphatically to the police that they weren't offering to pay the ransom. Wow, these kids, man. Hey, we got your son of God here, all right? It'd be a shame if, something would have happened to him. Maybe if you could cooperate with our demands, we might have baby Jesus in time for the Christmas holiday this year. A 4-month-old baby survived being sucked up by a Tennessee tornado. What a miracle. This is a miracle baby. The article begins by saying, talk about an absolute miracle. I agree. I don't cover a lot of miraculous stories here on Weird AF News that might make you feel good. Let's try this one. It was a wild weekend here in Tennessee. Tornadoes left some people injured, hundreds without a home when they ripped through Nashville and the surrounding areas this weekend. It always befuddles me that people continue to live in the tornado zone, in the hurricane zones. I don't know. Just a thing that I wouldn't do. One family in Clarksville, just north of Nashville, is counting their blessings after their 4-month-old baby survived being sucked up by the tornado. Sydney Moore and her family lost their entire home when the storm hit their neighborhood. And she says, as she heard the tornado approached, she jumped on top of her 1-year-old son to protect him. What about the 4-month-old? You jump on the 1-year-old? What about the 4-month-old? My goodness. But her 4-month-old son was in his bassinet in the living room. What's the son's name, you're wondering? Well, Lord. The Lord was swept up by a tornado. Thank God we found the Lord. Where was the Lord when the tornado took the roof off of their mobile home? The baby and his bed went with it. That's the other thing. If you're going to live in a tornado zone, don't live in a mobile home. What are you doing? I mean, you might as well live in your car at that point. How are you going to withstand a tornado living in a home like this? It's not really a home, man. Now, the woman says, well, the roof came off first. Were you surprised that the roof came off your mobile home? The tip of the tornado came down and picked up the bassinet with the baby Lord inside. He was the first thing to go up in the air. Moore says that her boyfriend tried to catch their son, but that he too ended up getting blown away. My goodness. He was just holding on to the bassinet the whole time, and they went in circles. He said, and then they both got thrown. After the tornado had passed, Moore was able to push her way out of the demolished home and went searching for her baby, and they eventually found the baby alive. Where was the baby? Lying on a fallen tree in the middle of the pouring rain. It looked like a little tree cradle. He was just laying there. The Lord was just laying in the little tree cradle, like the baby Jesus in a nativity scene. Thankfully, our little 4-month-old Lord only suffered minor injuries, had to have his ear glued from the cut, but other than that, he, quote, looked like he was placed on the tree very gently, like an angel had guided him safely to that very spot. Thank the Lord for the safety of my Lord. The family is currently living in a hotel for the next month, but are unfortunately now forced to rebuild after losing everything they own. Let me guess, they're going to have another mobile home in the tornado alley. Luckily, they're all safe, though. It's nothing short of a miracle, and right before Christmas.
Yay! Want to create a podcast? Spotify's platform lets you easily make, record, and distribute a podcast everywhere, even earn some money, all in one place, and it's free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters. Record, edit on your phone or your computer, send it to Spotify and everywhere podcasts are heard. They even have video recording options as well. Spotify for Podcasters even allows you to earn money with ads and subscriptions. Best of all, it's free. Try it. Download Spotify for Podcasters or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your life, man.
A teacher gave students a homework assignment to plan a terror attack. Okay. A teacher in Sweden has been suspended without pay after giving his students the task of planning a hypothetical terrorist attack as a homework assignment. An investigation has been launched into the move by the teacher who works at a high school in the southern city of Jönköping. The following is an excerpt of the instructions the teacher gave to the students. Quote, "You are a terrorist planning to make a political statement by releasing a chemical or biological agent on an unsuspecting Australian community." Why Australia? Is there a rivalry between Sweden and Australia that I had no idea about? Continue here with the assignment. Your goal is to kill the most innocent civilians in order to get your message across. You are aware that the chemical biological agent you will be using only has a fatal range of 200 meters if air or waterborne. It then follows with a series of questions for the students, including, quote, "What are the effects of this agent you're using? Where would you release it? How would you release it? Who have you chosen to be your victims? Explain why. Give details." Okay. Now, understandably so, this teacher's action has provoked some strong reactions within the municipality. Here's a quote from someone named Henrik, Director of Education. "This is totally injudicious. We also have a high terror threat level in the country at this moment. We take what happened very seriously. We will therefore also report the incident to the police." Good, you should report this guy to the police. He should be suspended immediately and never allowed to teach. The principal at the high school has been in contact with the students and their guardians and has provided information about what has happened. School staff members have also been briefed on the matter. There's some more information about the homework assignment. It says here, in the grading criteria for the task, it actually states, among other things, that in order for the students to get an A, they must have planned their act of terrorism in an understandable way and use their knowledge of terrorism. Their knowledge of terrorism. Please tell us, where are they getting this knowledge of terrorism? Did you put them through a course of some sort? Now, class, we're going to learn Terrorism 101. Please, in your homework assignment, describe your terrorism in an understandable way using the knowledge I've provided you. Did you watch the YouTube videos that I sent you? I hope so. What a psycho. It says here, the students must also present a realistic background and a reason for the attack as well in order to get a passing grade. Now, it also states here that the students could either complete the task or send him an email with a justification as to why this is inappropriate. Maybe this was a test to see if the children believed terrorism is inappropriate. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. He did give him the option. Wow. You are out of your mind, bro. Out of your mind. Still having babies, guys? Still having the babies. Look at you guys still having kids. Are you okay? Are you? It ain't no fun if baby Jesus can't have some. It ain't no fun if baby Jesus can't have some. Hey guys, are you having fun? Does the Weird AF News podcast put you in a nice, happy place inside your hemispheres? Woo-hoo! That's right. I know all about biology. Bring it. I want to thank everybody who emailed me. You're very kind. Some of you have wished me a happy holiday. That makes me feel nice. Do you want to support the show? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. How can we support the show? Well, tell all your Christmas and holiday friends, whatever you celebrate. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas. Maybe you celebrate some sort of alternate holiday. And that's cool, man. That's cool. Maybe you're with the Church of Satan and you have your own special little holiday that you do. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Maybe you'd celebrate Festivus. Do it, man. Do it, man. Tell people about Weird AF News. To everyone you meet when you're making out under a mistletoe or a dead rabbit's skull. I don't know what you're into. Yeah, tell people about the Weird AF News podcast over the holidays. That's a great way to help the show out. You know, spread the word. Tell them what we're all about here and have them join our cult, our Weird News cult. If you really want to join a cult, check out the Weird AF News Patreon, because there's a nice crew of people, over 100 people in the Patreon that are big fans of the show. So you can join by going to patreon.com/weirdafnews or download the Patreon app on your smartphone and do a search for Weird AF News. You'll find it. It's the only one. Or go to the website, weirdafnews.com. Yeah, that's a way to do it. Do it, man. Do it. You want to call the show because you're happy? You're happy and you know it? Call the show. 646-450-2012. My email is funnyjones@gmail.com. You can follow me on the gram, Instagram. That's right. The gram @funnyjones. Slide into my DMs. Introduce yourself. Say hello. Wish me a happy new year. I'll wish you one back. I'll blow you a kiss because I love you. And good luck with your life, man.